Alright, time for the next installment of the Beginner's Guide series. Today I will be playing some Poppy here into a Maokai, which is actually a pretty reasonable matchup for me because of the W prevention dash thing, whatever, that I have. Makes it pretty good against our team in general, like dash here, recon, ult dash type deal. Oh, I need to recall actually, oops. Should still be in time. Ideally recall in about 50 to 55 seconds and you will be able to get back to your bot lane while also placing a ward down here. And we're gonna ping there, see if the Tristana helps me out. Good. Now for the Beginner's Guide series, there is a playlist in the description that you can check out. This will have all of the champions in it. As of today, after Poppy, I have 2 champions left, and that's Kindred and Bel'Veth. So you should be able to find pretty much the champion you are looking for. And yeah, I upload daily as well, so I suppose be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of those. When it comes to your passive shield here, by the way, you want to try to pick it up as much as you can right as you're about to get hit by the camp, because this way it will block the most damage, like that. Leash is better, you don't have to smite it, but it was not that great, like just okay leash, right? At about 600, we just press smite. Try to kite your camp a little bit here without losing too many auto attacks, so you are able to save a bit of HP, really. Okay. Poppy's abilities, her Q does max HP based damage, which makes going like something like full tank Poppy, like I'm basically going to. I'm gonna go like what you would expect a classic tanky build to be right now. And it's actually very effective on Poppy. She's a champion, can really use it. There's also one of these champs that you can pick to really counter pick somebody. This is not a champ you literally lock in first pick, no questions asked, you know, because you kind of want the enemy team to have a bunch of dashes, otherwise one of your skills is practically useless. So that's absolutely something to keep in mind. I would give Poppy as an optional pick, mostly when you're like last pick in the picking order and the enemy team has picked a bunch of dash champions, then Poppy becomes really good. Yeah, max HP damage on both, so you kind of want to hit both. That means that going tank, you will still do tons of damage because of the max HP base damage. So that makes things pretty smooth there. Your W will give you resistances. Below 40%, your resistances will get doubled. It gives 10% of your armor and magic resist, but below 40% it will give 20%. So keep that in mind as well. And then obviously gives you movement speed and blocks dashes from the enemy team. So if you are using this correctly on them, they will have a very difficult time dashing or playing team fights correctly because they're going to get CC'd if they do. Your E, 2 damage instances. It stuns when you knock somebody into the wall, so always try to position to knock somebody into a wall. And then your ult is a knock up. If you tap it and if you hold it down and then hit it, you knock them up, essentially, but fly them back towards their base for a big distance. So yeah, that's practically it, really. I don't know if this is a little optimistic. Could be. Not warded. That's good. We saw the Maokai have some funny business going on bot lane earlier, so, you know, we can probably take this camp. I will always start with a full clear on these beginners videos, because that's just pretty much the... Oh my god, you are kidding me. And I even used that thing too late as well. Pick this up. I'm gonna be in trouble here, because their laners are reacting faster, which means I'm basically dead here, I think, yeah. No reaction from neither my Darius nor my Yasuo. And he got the blue on like 10 HP. That's just slightly unfortunate. But again, I guess it's kind of risky on my end to go for something like that in that situation. Yeah, well. I mean, my Darius was slightly pushed in, but I thought I was going to at least get maybe a little bit of assistance. But that's not the case. It's okay. It is what it is. After the changes that's coming up for the next patch specifically, you will have more gold on your first recall, so you should be able to afford your CDR boots for the most part. That's the ideal first back that I would like to get for the most part. But if that's not possible, I'm picking up like a health crystal with boots is fine as well. No idea if this is warded or not, but I'm kind of expecting the Maokai to show potentially.
Sometimes you just gotta do it yourself.
Okay, we're going for this, I suppose. I can't. I just can't. It's gonna be too much of a time waste. My bot lane's gonna have to recall here now as well. Maokai's gonna show up. There's nothing for them to get. They should just take a recall. I guess like a turret play, but that's fine. hit this real quick. Got another clear to do, I suppose. That's quite good for the Maokai that he ended up getting to the blue in time. We saw the plant hit, and it's the plant that's up, it's there. So there's either the mid laner is rotating down or the Maokai's there. I swear to God, if you died to this, my boy, that would be so sad. I think he's gonna die to that. Oh, he's okay. Okay, that's fine. Darius is having a very, very big time issue. Just gonna keep up the farm for now. I can probably fix that on top lane, but it's just gonna have to not get too out of hand. He's gonna get that blade and leave, right? He's just gonna stick around and greed. I might be able to kill him. I used my W early for move speed. Oh, that's a big dodge, actually. That's good for me. I should be able to walk with him here. Very huge. He hard greeted for turret plates there. I like basically like knock him into the wall first, and then with face rush and W can easily chase him down. I make sure I wait a little bit with the use of my W, so I can prevent him from getting the Q cooldown back potentially to then jump. So he already used Q initially, and then afterwards I wait a little bit and then use W, so it overlaps more time for him to not be able to Q. Alright. It's a bit of a struggle fest here for my team, it seems. There have been more ideal situations. Keep an eye out on mid lane potentially taking the wave here. As long as I keep my farm going, I should be fine. 6 is good. Guy's full HP. I think I'm just gonna go for top scuttle because the wave takes long enough here. By the time Yasuo gets back, it should be good. Hitbox on Q is slightly bigger than you might expect as well. As you saw, the scuttle still got hit there. Go towards mid here. See if I can help this out. Make sure to knock him in the air. Perfect. Walk up to him as quick as possible, like with W and stuff for move speed. And then I can knock him into the air with my ult on top of my Q after I CC him into the wall for the CC lock. So you walk up, push him into the wall, and then Q, and then ult on top of Q if you want to keep him CC'd as long as possible. Because then your second part of your Q is guaranteed to land as well, because they're knocked up, which makes it pretty easy. Yeah, Darius is losing pretty badly. It is okay. I mean, I guess I gave the Jax 1 kill, but he was already losing before that, so I guess it is whatever. We're getting somewhere though. Like, of course I lost the dragon, but the enemy team like has a lot of this early game pressure going for them right now, so kind of is what it is. Losing an early dragon is not that bad as long as you make sure you keep your jungle tempo up. That's one of the biggest things that's gonna allow you to do a lot of stuff. Killing Jax shouldn't be that big of a problem for the most part. If it comes to that, down to like a 2v1 as well between the two of us, so I guess we'll see. Or like 2v2 even on top, and I think we should be kind of favored, even though Jax is kind of fed. Suppose when he finishes Blade of the Rune King, that could be a problem. I have enough for my Sunfire now, so we're going to pick that up here. Sunfire, great item. I mean, you can also go Sunderer as like your mythic. I mean, it's not a mythic that I picked here, but Sunderer first instead with your... I like make that your mythic as well, but I think the tankier version of Poppy is actually better at the moment due to basically the way Q works and stuff, so... well, my Yasuo is rotating up, so I might as well rotate up here as well. See if we can make this a 3v1. We're gonna have to go for this. He's gonna have to... Oop, yep, there he goes. We'll use this. It's kind of annoying. That stuns into the wall. Poppy also kind of sideways stuns. Like, if you have it like a decent enough angle on it, it's also gonna hit. Quite a decent hitbox to land, you know, the stun into the wall. Should allow us for a free herald, which is quite nice. And yeah, not bad. I was gonna go for my camps initially and then look for like a top lane gank potentially afterwards. However, my Yasuo ran up, so I'm basically kind of forced to run up as well. I just want to use the Herald on mid lane turret. If you have a red or a blue trinket available, you can use it for free. And it will refresh after the Herald. You see him as long as possible. I also didn't really do as much damage as I would have liked him to do, but I guess it is what it is. Wait, he died? Well, that's not good. He took so many turret hits, man. What the heck is that? I just smite him out. He didn't want to press W. I'll take it. Interesting. I don't know what happened to Yasuo, man. That guy just took too many turret hits or something. Maybe he got like turret aggro back from Ignite or something like that. Don't have to worry about Jax or their bot lane because they're not here. So this is just going to be between me and Maokai, and he can't fight me. So I shouldn't have an issue. Walk over here real quick. Nope. Didn't walk down, unfortunately. Ooh, that's not a stun, really? I mean, I still killed the Silas. I killed him with Smite, which is quite nice. We got a bunch of turret plates on mid. I just don't know how my Yasuo died. I was able to guard the guard there as well. That's pretty good. Hopefully this Triss doesn't like suicide or get too greedy. Which it doesn't seem like she does. I don't have a ward for Dragon. Can't really do Dragon here either. I'll just ask my Lux to ward it if she can. That would be great.
An ally has been slain.
It's getting absolutely demolished here. As long as we have a ward on Dragon, it should be fine. Keep my clear tempo going as much as I can here as well. Keep an eye out on mid lane here. We're gonna lose a top turret in this situation, but if I run top lane now, I lose the Dragon straight up. Like, I just will. Oh god. Oh god. Please, 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 please. Yeah, that's good. At least one of them down. I was able to prevent the dash from happening there too. Oh my god, that's close. Rakan is a bot, so that's good. We should be able to get mid turret first. Oh, never mind. We lost top turret already. Jax is rotating down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is. I should be able to defend him. There's no way Jax can jump in. Because basically all I had to do there was, would have been just press W. There's nothing you can do. I might have no choice but to run top here. Yeah. My Darius ran back instead of running for the play, so there's no option there, unfortunately. If he ran down, he probably could have baited and engaged from Jax. But he ran back instead. That kind of sucks. I should not be trying to help my top laner, though. At all, really. My main priority should be, like, that next dragon. I don't want to give that to the Maokai. I want to take the red buff before I recall if I can. I should have enough priority on bot side to where he can't just do dragon right now, so that's good. We got the mid turret off the map, we got the bot turret off the map, so we're looking pretty good. My bot lane is winning. I do have to deal with a kind of a fat Jax, but that should be fine. I have enough money for my Even Stride, which is beautiful. Even Stride's an insanely good item on Poppy. Because it increases like a percentage damage, which works nicely with max HP for your Q. Plus, immobilizing with this champion is extremely easy out of your W, E, and ult. So you are kind of chilling. Right here, I want to look to prioritize taking my blue first before I look for any type of dragon play. Because a level up is huge. A level up is worth a lot of stats. And also, I'm getting very close to getting my jungle item done, which is going to give me a smite advantage, potentially. I don't want to give him a free dragon. I've set up this entire thing, team, please. I beg. That was a very good engage on my end. You saw the stun into the wall there. And then I just use my W so they can't dash. And that's gonna create a problem for them. We absolutely prioritize doing dragon here. Those are the types of engage you want to look for. Just go in, stun like a valuable target into the wall, and then just press W, prevent alt or dashes from happening. And then ult them into the air. And then that way you can CC them as long as possible. They will have no real fighting chance. And then one of your damage dealers should be able to clean up that play for you. Which in this case, Lux was able to do quite a bit. That's not too bad. I also do a respectable amount of damage, especially like hitting both Qs and stuff. It's very, very solid, but not going to be my main role this game, absolutely. It's just going to be more of a CC lock type deal. Some damage output for sure, but not too much. Damage taken is going to be the main one here as well. I should look mid. Prevent this turret from getting hit by jacks and stuff. Stun him into the turret, or into the, so it gets hit by the turret permanently, into the wall. Are you? I was about to say, what the heck? Okay, we're good. Please pick up the shield. Oh my god. Whew. That is what you call a sick place from Poppy. I have red buff for regeneration. This guy probably doesn't do enough damage to me at this point, right? Surely. This is just an instant herald. I don't want to be doing this by myself. I'd prefer some assistance, because there is a little bit of a time window here. The enemy team's the death timers aren't too high. So if I get some help here to make this go a little faster, that's great. Something to note about Rift Herald as well, like the it hard despawns even when you're hitting it 1955, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Keep an eye out on this situation here too. When it comes to smite battles as well, by the way, if it's like, if you think it's gonna be like a 50-50, what you can do is charge up your ult and hit the enemy jungler with it. You just make them fly way back. This way you will be able to get the smite guarantee. Try hitting it on them. It's generally pretty easy to hit. It's a pretty big range, so it should be doable. Get the recall in here. We take the sword, or at this point we take the mercs. We're not going to buy CDR boots at this point anymore because it's just kind of pointless now. It's already later in the later stages in the game. It's only like a really good thing to pick up like initially very early on is when I like CDR boots. I will always switch them out anyway. Ooh, that's two big turret shots into a Maokai flash. Oh god, no, please be careful, my guy. You are looking kind of blind there. Gonna walk through the bush here so I can help this guy out. I'm in the air. I gotta run now. Run as far away as possible. I don't have any intention of fighting this guy. My Darius just went for the completely wrong decision. That's okay. Darius in that situation should have helped his team as a priority first instead of chasing out a Maokai. Because, yeah, that's gonna happen now. Whereas if he just helped us, Jax most likely would have just been dead. But he didn't help us as a priority, so Jax just gets to kind of run over us, unfortunately. Ooh, that's sad. Yo, Yasuo, you can't do this, my guy. Why are you running top lane for? That's fine. We could have definitely potentially engaged this with like Yasuo actually rotating mid, but he didn't. No engage for us. It's a little sketch that Darius doesn't want to play with a team, like play for his team, and instead chase like one kill out and let his team die on the backline end type of deal, which is a little not too good, but I have red buff regeneration now, so I don't have to recall for any HP. I guess I'll just take some of my camps, play for the next dragon. This Jax is very scary. 2 items, man. Jesus Christ. As long as we can focus him down as a team, we should be good. So that should not be too big of a deal. I'm gonna hit this over here, see if there's any vision. Good CC into the wall, lock them up, make sure they get CC locked as long as possible. Keep an eye out on my... I'm trying to block as many of them as I can. Keep an eye out on my Rift Herald, don't chase. I need to use this Herald. Because otherwise the timing is going to be very bad on it. We see Jack's bolt, so that's good. Push this out, make sure we Herald as quick as possible here. Dragon is up, but currently just getting the Herald off is a big thing. Because we can get the bounce and probably this turret. Just gotta be very assertive with these people because they're probably not gonna rotate otherwise. As a jungler, if you want your teammates to get the stuff, like, just really try to spam ping the thing and all that. Give them a higher chance of actually following your play up. Still not guaranteed, obviously, but yeah, higher chances for stuff like that. Taking the inhibitor there would even be worse for us because it essentially just gives them free farm for a while, whereas just taking this and then taking the turret and instantly going for dragon is definitely good. Really? Okay, well, I cannot do my blue buff then. I will have smite up, and he does not have his smite finish, so I have an advantage. I have the better smite, so as long as I get vision here, we should be good. He doesn't have wards. There we go. I win the smite battle. I have the better smite. Flash out. Boom. Get the Jax out of the team fight as quick as possible there. As long as I can knock the Jax away, we're looking pretty good. I can use my movement speed here to catch this. Increase the move speed. Boom, boom. Very good. Hit that. Please just press recall there. Yeah, good. Okay. I can distract him a little bit. He can never kill me in his lifetime. So, not from that specific play. As long as Lux gets the back, we're good. I got the Baron steal because I had a smite advantage. Let's get healing reduction. I probably should wait 10 gold for 15 armor. Makes sense. Very good. Let's go get blue buff here, I suppose. No one on my team really uses blue buff very well. So having more abilities, more ability haste especially, is quite good here. Also looking for the level up. I mean, I can give it to Lux if she really wants it, but... Yasuo's gonna shove in bot, so I'm probably gonna have to, like, kind of shadow him a little bit. Here, let's see. Yo, hello, are you, team? How, man? They were both here and they just, oh my god, I feel disgusted. He's dead, cool. I don't know, man, that was just completely no map awareness for my teammates. That kind of sucks. Alright then. Definitely take bot lane as a priority here. Going for mid doesn't really do anything. The more turrets we can get out of the way, the better. Just taking the inhib is my lowest priority there. Because taking the bot 2 turrets would be way more valuable. Straight up. I can protect my Tristana from getting jumped on here. Hit turrets, my guy. I'm blocking everything I can for Trist here. She could have procced the bomb on turret and done a ton of damage to it, but she got scared. Hit the turret, finish this off, please. Nope, you're not getting anywhere, buddy. Perfect, knock him into the wall here, and then we just tilt this guy away. Oh, he dashed through it. Okay, well. Rip me, I guess, but... should be fast enough here, right? Ah, perfect, good. And then we hold this guy here. I'm getting a little low on HP now, so I have to be a bit careful. We probably can hit this turret. As long as Tristana hits it, we should be good. I'm just like kind of threatening the enemy AD carry as much as I can, so he can't really get towards any good play. And we look good here. Yeah, not bad. We should be able to end game now, and that's good. Finish off the build. I'd get a Thorn Mail here into a Stone Plate probably, because Stone Plate works really well with Poppy W, and then you're kind of chilling. Even Shroud dealt 2300 damage, Sunfire 2000. Yeah, 2300 damage off of this item is insanely good, by the way. So, especially at 25 minutes in game, that's huge. Yeah, let's look at the end game stats here now. All right, so for the end game stats here as well, I ended up doing 13.8k damage, which is very respectable. Again, this is not my role at all, my job at all. I'm very surprised Lux is the one that dealt all this damage. I mean, kind of not surprised because she was there in a lot of plays following me up, so yeah. Tristana didn't really do anything, and Darius is just like, whew. Yeah, you don't play Poppy here to deal the damage, right? Like, you are a tank. I'm building this like a tank as well. You make sure you can make all the engages possible, amplify your team's damage as much as you can, and then you're looking pretty good there. So it's a very respectable amount, not bad. True damage 570 is just smite. Damage to objectives at about 30k, which is something you should always look for. Try to get dragons and rift heralds wherever you can. Objective damage should always be kind of high, at least if you're the winning jungler. We have healing done at 10.8k, that's solid. And then this is where our main role comes in for damage taken at 21.7. And the enemy team out-tanked me, but let's be fair here as well. They kind of inted, and I only have like 1 death on top of that. So, you know, plus this is, yeah, well, at 22k damage taken, and we have self-mitigated damage on top of that at another 39k. So I took like, I don't know, what is that? 39 for 60-ish k damage. Yeah, 60k damage taken is by far the most in the game as well. So my role has been fulfilled. I set up things for my teammates, try to get objectives, and like really take the most damage. Try to take the most damage in teamfights as much as possible, at least. Gold earned at a nice 12k here too, not too bad. And for the runes, 13 phase rush activations, Nimbus Cloak for 17, Celerity for 10,000 extra distance. Relentless Hunter, again, mobility, movement speed is the key thing here. Try to get in good positions for good Ws. And yeah, to finish off the build, I would take, again, a Thornmail finished here off. You basically build any kind of tank item that's good. Like, if like Frozen Heart would be better than Thornmail, you pick Frozen Heart. If Randuin's would be better against a bunch of crit, then you pick that instead. The main consistent thing for the build, though, is the Sunfire into the Even Shroud, and that's it. And for the rest, it's just whatever tank item is good against the enemy team, that's the tank item you go for every single time. But do keep in mind that a Stone Plate on Poppy specifically is very good, because it really scales well with her W passive. Initially giving you 10% bonus resistances for both, and then under 40% HP, which is when you can then also activate the shield for Stone Plate. You want to use it on low HP because then your resistances are stronger. You will get 20% in both. So, and since Stone Plate gives both, that's why it's so good. You don't want to go Jock Show because it's too selfish and you're just going to be like very hard to kill, but you're not really going to do anything for your team. And even Shroud's just better, very cheap as well. And you saw I did 2300 damage in a 25-minute game, which is like, that's really good for a mythic. So yeah, that's it for Poppy. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.